Alright, welcome back to another video. Today I'm going to show you my favorite melee weapon, which is a Zaw. It is an infested Zaw, which is used making the infested parts that you get from the Plague Star event. I used, the link is Jai 2, grip is the Quoth, strike is the Plague Kripath. I probably butchered those names, but it's a really good build, honestly. I mean, I have a decent build on it. No Forma yet, because I just made it. But, I have Vulpine Mask, because that's my favorite rapier, stance mod. Blood Rush, so I can get some critical, hits. Organ Shatter, to multiply the damage of those critical hits. Condition Overload, to do more, melee damage whenever my viral, corrosive, puncture, / impact, proc. And Prime Fury, so I can hit quicker, obviously, to kill stuff quicker. Voltaic Strike and Virulent Scourge for corrosive. You can replace either one of these two mods for another combination. Like, you could put Vicious Frost in there, and you could get Magnetic. You could put Volcanic Edge in there. Wait, am I dumb? No, sorry. I'm going to say you could put Volcanic Edge in there for gas and viral. So you could use that against infested. But for now, I just run with corrosive because corrosive seems to work the best for me. So I could Forma this, and if I was to Forma it, I would probably put a Prime Fever Strike in this slot right here because it would add on to both corrosive and viral and doing more damage pretty much. I put on Exodia Contagion because it sends like a projectile and it does damage, and it's easy to like clear out rooms with that, especially on sorties. And you know, I just like, I mean, it's a pretty fun weapon to use because you can throw it, you can, I mean, it butchers, especially with Saren. I use Saren Prime and use her last ability, proc with Spores, Toxic Lash, and it pretty much one-shots level 110 heavy gunners, just from viral and all of that. I mean, no buffs, I'm just using Toxic Lash. I'll give my Saren build out. It's just pretty simple, but removes all the armor from the corrupted heavy gunners and halves their health. I think that's why it's so easy to kill with. And then to proc that effect, you can jump up in the air, throw one of the swords, and it procs viral / puncture, I mean, everything, and that's when your condition overload comes in and gives you 60% more damage. So, yeah, this is probably my, like, favorite melee weapon, especially for sorties, because, I mean, honestly, it's my go-to. Especially whenever I'm leveling up stuff, I can just kill everything in the room. And it's, to me, another way to not use whips because they nerfed Maiming Strike to where it cannot go through walls. And I think they made it harder for Xbox players to use the whip. I mean, it's maybe just me, but I had a really good Skoliak Riven, and whenever it got nerfed, whenever the whip got nerfed, that kind of put a big hole in whatever I use, because I used to just run Saren and the Skoliak and complete missions within 2 minutes, but obviously since those have been pretty much nerfed to the ground, there's really not much of a use for them, in my opinion, so I just thought, why not go for something different, like a Zaw, and just give it a shot. I mean, you never know, it could be a really good weapon, and so far, this has been a really good weapon. I mean, it's killing 110s like they're level 30s. I can't imagine what it would do to level 30s, but, I mean, this would be a really good sword to run with on really long survival missions because it does really good damage to pretty much everything. I mean, there's really no downsides to it. I mean, I don't see any, but if you're going to use this, I would recommend using it with Saren because, I mean, you could use it by itself, but I find it's most effective whenever you use it with Saren because of her abilities. Makes it really easy just to shred everything in the room. But I'll show you what it does without the buffs of Saren. But again, it's pretty much one-shotting these heavy gunners with just one combo. And I'm legit just spamming the melee button. And it's cleaning these guys up pretty good. Normally what I do, whenever I get into a room with a lot of enemies, I just throw the sword in. It procs viral and corrosive, and then I just run in and just do what I'm doing right now. Kill all of them. And I've been able to level up a lot with this sword, or melee weapon, because I can just kill everything with, and if I'm trying to level up a Warframe, I really don't need a really tanky Warframe, because this weapon kind of handles everything by itself. Oh, well, said I was going to do one without Saren buff, sorry. It really does fine by itself. It really doesn't need Saren's buff, but, I mean, I'm just saying, it helps. It helps a ton. So, if you want to try Saren out with this, I will put my build in the video to show you what it's like. But by itself, does pretty good. Doesn't kill as quick, but you just gotta throw a couple and then proc all the effects, and then, I mean, it still shreds. Still one of the best Zaws in my opinion. But yeah, I think it's worth it. Next time Plague Star comes around, I would definitely grab the parts for this weapon, because, I mean, it's a pretty good combination. In my opinion, it's my best melee weapon, apart from the Sylvanegus Prime. But I haven't found anything as efficient as this since the whips. So, I don't know. I guess it's just me. But thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. I'll show my Saren build real quick. This is it. It's pretty basic. Simple. But thank you so much for watching this video. Hopefully there'll be more. Just let me know what you want to see in the comments.